Welcome back, everyone. So, I've got two options again, and this is going to be a pick a card video all about when and how can you expect to meet your future spouse. So, the first option that I have is this book. It says Rainbird's Revenge. This is how it looks. And the second option that I have is this book. It says Susanna Hits Hollywood. And this is how it looks. So you can choose whichever option is calling out to you the most. The timestamps are going to be given in the description box below as usual. And with that being said, let's move on to the first option, the book on the left. Okay, so if you chose the option number 1 or this book, then this is going to be your reading all about when and how can you expect to meet your future spouse. I'm already getting really excited, and in my mind I heard springtime, and with that I saw flowers as well. So let's see, what do we have? It's got a very playful vibe to it. This entire pile, like, that's how I feel. I feel really excited all of a sudden. And I do want to say that you could be someone who is either coming out of a hermit mode. That's what I'm sensing. And like, you've always been the kind of a person, there's been some transformation in your life, in your personality. I feel like either you used to be the person who was really who had a huge friend circle, or like you had tons of friends always surrounding you. But I think things changed, and then you sort of um isolated yourself or something like that. But now you're coming out of that phase again, and you are almost embracing your element, or the way you used to be, the way you originally were. Um, yeah, it's almost like I'm sensing somebody who's an extrovert. Let's keep it that way. And I'm sensing the color pink could be significant. Someone new is coming into your life. You could have people coming back from the past who are trying to get your attention, but I sense a new with the color pink especially. I got the vibe that there is someone new who is on the horizon, and they're about to enter your life. It could be more than a single individual. I'm also sensing somebody's name starts with E and L, first name or last name. That's also coming up. Somebody's got a really nice voice, also, I'm hearing. Perhaps this person can sing. That's either it's you or it's the other person. I also got the vision of I believe it's lotus. I saw it in my vision. So something significant about that. Yes. Okay. I'm also sensing there's something about, I heard the word games, but now I'm not sure what it like how it applies in every person's situation, but with games I almost got like someone it's almost like it's a light-hearted feeling. It's nothing intense, it's nothing manipulative or anything like that, but it's just that the person that you're connecting with, they're either really good at um they're really good with words. That's one of the first things that I got. And also something about them being able to hold eye contact. That's one of the other things I got. I also got the word formal. So you might meet this person, or you might meet this person through someone you meet at a formal event. So this could be like a dinner, or could be because I got the vision of a tie, and I got the vision of like a really tidy dress or something. like a really formal dress. It's nothing. It's not like a club outfit or anything like that. It's not like a, yeah. That's the vibe I got. Now I'm getting the color green. It's odd that from pink we switched to green. I feel like the first person you meet might be, and that's why I was getting the word games and all that. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's not like this person is going to make your life hell or anything. It's just that this person's got a bit of a flirty vibe, or like a bit of an unserious vibe to them. But the other person that I am sensing, or the person who would come after this, the first individual, is going to be more like you, more reserved, and yeah, something about that. I also got the vision of a harp in my mind, so that could also mean something to someone. Yeah. Okay. I also got the vision of a crescent moon. So I'm gonna put this book to the side and let's have a look at. I'm gonna shuffle some tarot cards and see what comes out for group number one. I also heard the number 8 all of a sudden. So something about that. Yeah, somebody's name starts with S. I'm hearing that. I'm also hearing you've struggled your whole life, or you've gone through something which was really painful, or like you have gone through an experience that you don't even want to um ever think about, or like ever. Yeah, that's like really impactful. That's one of the other things I got. Somebody's got 2 siblings or 3 siblings. I'm hearing that too. And or you've got a whole bunch of friends. Like I see you being surrounded by people who you can trust. So for group number one, when and where can they expect to meet their future spouse? Okay. Okay. So we have the. Wait. We've got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is how it looks. Okay. I'm hearing, again, I feel like you have gone through a lot. And you will get what you want. And you will have a happy ending. Also, I was hearing that. And when I was shuffling, I also heard something around the lines, something along the lines, it's not that easy. I feel like your professional life has been really hard. That's one of the first things also that I was saying. So the first card I have is the Seven of Wands, and this is how it looks. There's something about a sea, um, a huge water body that's coming up. Somebody could even be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yes, I feel like you always dealt with people who never had pure intentions, and I feel like I I just want to say, if you chose this group, and if you have been watching up till this point, you've been listening to me, you might have been slightly scared or like slightly put off when I use the word games, because I feel like you have met those kinds of people who were really manipulative, or who were just not genuine, who didn't have pure intentions towards you. And I feel like that really bothers you. I mean, it's supposed to, but I didn't mean it in that way. I think I explained it, but if you chose this group, I feel like you might have been sort of scared by that. you know. So that's what I got. I'm also hearing number 6. I do want to say you might have to say goodbye to some people in your life, and when I was saying that, I got the devil card. It's pretty scary. With this one, I heard the words, um, wait. I got the vision of a screen, but it's like loading, you know? It's like it's buffering. That's what I got. Yeah. I also got the vision that you are you are stopping some practice. Like you used to be very inclined towards a specific routine or like a specific activity. This could even go as far as like some cultural thing, some religious thing. You used to be so, this used to be very sacred or very personal to you, but you don't resonate with this anymore. You've almost cut this out, for some of you. And I feel like this is the last thing that is required, and it's kind of moving you past this old phase of your life. We have the King of Wands. Um, we got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm hoping that we will have the King of Cups as well in this reading, because this card in this person does not seem the right fit for you for some reason. It's almost like you've met people who you were charmed and you were drawn to in the beginning, but it never really worked out, or it didn't feel right after a certain point, and it was never enough for you. Let's keep it that way. And you don't want that anymore. You don't want to have or be a part of those kinds of connections anymore. Somebody lives in a place which is really um humid. That's what I'm hearing. We have the Hierophant. I feel like you're making some change in your life. It's almost like you're becoming a completely different person. And that's why I said you're cutting some really deep rooted aspect of your life. And that's really changing you in ways you don't even. I think you know. I think you realize what it's doing to you and to your lifestyle. And it's almost like this is the marker. This kind of sets the tone for the new phase of your life, for the new you. Somebody's name starts with K. I'm hearing that. Even B as well. First name or last name. If you have ever gotten a personal reading, or like even if you listen to tarot readers on YouTube, and you always wonder if they're right or not. I'm not speaking about myself, but I'm just speaking in general, because I feel like you have accumulated some information about your future spouse up till this point. If this resonates with you, I'm speaking to you directly. And if that information seems just too good to be true, or just something you cannot even wrap your head around, like it's that good, believe me, that's what's going to happen, and much more. So it's just confirmation that you've been receiving from left and right, from one place, from one person or the other. So it's nothing more than that. It's just facts, and that's how you're supposed to treat it. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's name starts with D. I see somebody has a pointed chin. Yeah. I also do want to say, if you chose this group, I'm not sure. Okay. I heard that you've been single your whole life. I heard this for some of you. Now this comes with a caveat. And you know what? When I heard that you've been single your whole life, for some of you that could actually be the case. That you have not really been connected to anyone in that sense. Like you've never really dated someone, or it could literally mean that. But for others of you, I feel like even if you were in relationships, or even if you did date someone, it never really felt like you did. Like you always were so independent, and you always were so um like, what's the word for it, detached. Yeah, you were always so detached from the person in the connection that it didn't even feel like you were with someone. This is the King of Swords. Now, if you have not been single your whole life, I want to say you've been single for a very long time. It literally feels like forever. That's another thing. We have the star. For some of you, for a very few of you, you will meet your future spouse when you do the right thing. And when I say that, I mean, like, they're kind of driving me towards your profession. And it's almost like you are supposed to be, let's say you're supposed to be a painter. So, unless you dabble your feet into that area of life, it's not gonna, it's like things are not gonna move forward. So it's almost like whatever you're supposed to do in life, you have to you have to do it. Whatever you're feeling drawn to, it could be a creative profession, um it could be an author, it could be a writer, it could be a painter, it could be a teacher. I don't know, it could be anything, literally anything. It could be a business person, but whatever you're supposed to do, you have to do it. And when you do that, that's when you truly move closer to whoever it is that you are supposed to be with. I also heard the name Sienna, and I heard Seattle as well. So those could be significant to someone. Then we have the Hermit. I was speaking about the Hermit mode. It's almost like somebody's coming out of the Hermit mode, with the Ace of Swords right on top of it. And, yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. I was, I know you have had some transformation, especially if you've been seeing butterflies a lot. That could, that's also another thing. Then we have the Magician. I heard the word shop. Perhaps you might meet this person at a place where you go shopping. That's very random. Um, it could be anywhere. I mean, yeah. Shops are everywhere. So this is the Four of Wands. Let's see what else do we have. I know it might annoy the literal hell out of you if you're listening to this pile, but I'm just gonna say because this is how it is. This is the message I'm receiving. Somebody's name could start with R. I'm hearing that. So, coming back to the message, you will meet your future spouse when you feel contented with your entire life and with yourself. That's the most important thing. If you take away anything from this reading, this is what it should be. And when I mean, so when what I mean by contented is, it's almost like your baskets are empty, and once they're full, like once they're literally full, that's when you will invite this person in your life, and they will come into your life almost effortlessly and seamlessly. Feathers could also be significant, and again, it could mean completely different things for different people, but what you are feeling drawn towards, that's what you're supposed to do, rather than chase, or rather than feel like you lack something. You should work with what you already have. Again, I can keep on talking about it on and on. So that's what we have for group number one. Let's see if there is anything else I'm missing. I heard the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran. I think so. I heard both of the songs. I also heard Perfect by One Direction. Both the songs popped up in my mind at the same time, so you could resonate with either of the two. And let's see if there is anything else I'm missing. Yeah, it's almost like, let me show you. Once you get from this phase of your life to this one, in the Four of Wands where you're so happy and you have everything, like once you move from this phase, um, we're literally so frustrated and just scared and everything. Once you move from this state to this one, that's when things will begin to change. Um, and I think you know how to do it, so that's that. I'm gonna finish off this pile right here. If you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. And do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if you do wish to book a personal reading with me, you can definitely email me, and my email is given in the description box below. Thank you so much once again for watching. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye. See you guys next time. Okay, so if you chose the option number second or this book, then this is going to be your reading all about when and how can you expect to meet your future spouse. Yeah. I think somebody's about to hit a jackpot, and this is all about money. Um, I I think it's mostly about finances, and I also heard with that um a lot of attention is going to be on you. I heard that too, and it's almost like a lot of people will want a piece of you. That's what I see, and with that, I also got the vision of the death card, and I feel like you will have to say goodbye to someone or something right before this happens or during this phase of your life. And this, if this is not a person, this is like a, could be an old job, could be a profession that you don't want to work in anymore, something like that. Your life is about to change. And I just had the feeling that now I should just move on to the cards and like this is it. Because I feel like this is the biggest message of all for you guys. If you chose this group, you are about to get a big reward, a big um relief, but literally it's like a gift from the universe. I'm also being drawn to this star right here. That's how you're gonna feel, honestly. There is a time coming into your life, like there's a phase that you are about to enter soon, and with that I heard the number 6, where you would feel like you've never felt before. This is like you're gonna feel the best about yourself. You feel like you are literally on clouds. Like this is the biggest golden moment. Like that's what I'm sensing. This is when everything will begin to work in your favor. This is when everything will start to like start to, you would start to feel unstuck and things would just kind of fall into place. Somebody's name could stop. I heard the name Emma, so that could be significant to someone. Somebody keeps a diary, I see that, or you used to journal a lot, or you're thinking of doing that. I think you made a promise to yourself. Perhaps you wrote that in your diary, or like something about a diary is coming up. But anything that you wrote down is coming to fruition, it's coming true. That's another thing I got. There are so many lights, and it's really drawing me. It's almost like the lights, the spotlight, the attention is going to be on you. You are about to like do something big. I see a trip coming up for you as well. And somebody's name could start with L. I heard that. So, and also R, first name or last name. So I'm gonna shuffle some cards and see what comes up for group number second. I'm also I'm already hearing number 4. So that could be significant. You're also about to meet up with a Libra. I'm hearing that too. For group number 2, I got the vision of a bee, and with that, bees always represent happy times ahead, like really really happy times, and that's what I see for you. Like you are about to be the happiest. That's what's being highlighted here. I'm not even getting anything about your person, to be honest. It's all about you. For group number 2, when and how can you expect to meet your future spouse? Libra is coming up again. Are you a Libra? Even Taurus is coming up. I do want to say, when you meet your future spouse, you might not. I heard the words. You might not have the best encounter with this person. Perhaps there is some conflicting situation around you. You might not have to be directly involved in that, but one of you is involved in that situation. Like either it's you or it's this person. But I see you coming across this person in a public place, and it's almost like one of you is very much involved in a conflict that they're trying to resolve. Either it's you or it's this it's your future spouse. But whatever this conflict is, um let's assume it's your person who's involved in the conflict, so you happen to be there as well, and that encounter is not going to be very smooth. Let's keep it that way. Like there's something else which would be almost a hindrance to your conversation, or to um, you getting acquainted with this person on the first day. Okay, so the first card I have is the Page of Pentacles. That's not the message that I just told you. It's not going to apply to everyone. It was a specific message. I see somebody's going to um you're going to buy something which is like, those organic products, or like those products made from nature, like what's the, like from wood and other things. I'm not sure, but I see somebody shopping for that kind of a thing, or you're being drawn to shop more in that direction. That's what I see. Yeah, I see somebody taking medicine, something about that. Pills, I see that. um it's nothing serious, I feel. Like this is like a part of your lifestyle almost, or this person. Then we have the Four of Cups. Okay. I heard the word I heard the number 50. That could be significant to someone. Somebody has had a loss, a financial loss, like a big loss. I heard that. Um, if this is about you, you're still not recovered from whatever this was. Like this is like a deep loss. Like it really, it's. I know we have the Four of Cups here, but it kind of feels like the Tower. Like when it happened, it completely shattered everything, and you were like, "What are you going to do now?" If this is for you. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, I was saying that I was already sensing money. So there's some big jackpot coming towards you. You are about to be up here, not down there. So from the Four of Cups, you jump to the Nine of Pentacles. Definitely, it's in something is working in your favor. You must listen to yourself. What you're doing is absolutely right. Do not um do not listen to other people, especially if they're opposing you. Do not, even if it's your friends or your family, or yeah, don't. We have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's name starts with J. I'm hearing that. I feel like if you chose this group, um, it's so specific here that like something really big is about to happen very, very quickly in your life. You are not like if you're watching this reading and you often do watch tarot readings or something, like if you are that kind of a person who likes to watch tarot readings, I just want to say you might get too busy to be able to do the things you usually do. It's not just about these readings, but like if you listen to music, if you read books, if you watch TV, or I don't know, you might not have a lot of time because I feel like you're about to be busy and you're about to like something, these are like good changes, but so much is going to start happening that you might have to kind of stop, slow down, and just take it all in and just process like what just happened. Like this is just too much. You might start to feel a bit overwhelmed, but like in a good way. um then we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like I heard the word retreat. Someone is going to someone is gonna go to, I got the vision of a spa, or like I'm not sure if it's a spa or something, but um it's a it's a place which feels very um like healing and peaceful and all that. So perhaps it's like a vacation kind of a thing that you're planning, and that's where you meet this person. But there's something calming and there's something very um like the quality of that place is very like I see trees and all that. So it's not like a I didn't get the vision of a city or something like that. I didn't get that, or like an airport or something. I got the vision of like a place where there's nature everywhere. So we have strength here. um I feel like the person that you're about to meet, you will have common interests. And when I said that, I got the vision of like, I got multiple visions. I got the vision of like theater and movies and places you go to, like shows and all. I have a feeling that there's this one specific thing, not one thing, but like there are some things that you really like to do, you really like to indulge yourself into. Could be a sport, could be an activity. For some of you, you also perhaps like to go to a certain place, and um it could be a cafe, but I feel like it's not a cafe, it's like a um yeah, it's like a place you go to and you watch, like, I don't know, it could be an activity, it could be games or something, like you do something over there, right? So it's like an activity, and I feel like this person would also like that. So for some of you, you might meet this person at a place where, as I said, you have common interests. So you might meet this person just going to a place where you usually go to, and you really like to spend your time there. You would know if this is messages for you. Don't try to think hard. If this is for you, you would instantly have that thing pop up in your mind. Yeah, that this is it. And with that, I got the vision of a scorpion. I'm not sure why. Somebody could be a Scorpio, but the person that you're connecting with, they're very defensive. This person is a bit too defensive. Yeah. If for that reason, I feel like they might not have a lot of they're not very friendly, or like they might not have a lot of friends. Something about that. Then we have the Page of Cups. One of you is very practical. That's what I see. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this is what I was speaking about. You see, this card came right underneath the Four of Cups. What was once down must come up, and things are literally about to change in our life. And I just got a confirmation. It's actually insane. It's like there's a full turnaround of the situation, and this is speaking about finances, literally. If you've been struggling with that, we have the Four of Wands. I got the vision of like a member of your family or your extended family, and you don't particularly like this person. This seems like a feminine energy, to be honest, but you don't enjoy this person's energy. You don't. Um, there could be something dramatic, something pretentious about this person. I'm not sure why this person has popped up in this reading, because this is about your future spouse. Um, but this person is here. This is one of those people who are just too they're pretending to like you, they're pretending to care about you, they're always giving you advices, or like just being really nice to your face, but and a bit dramatic, a bit too like they exaggerate everything. This is that kind of a person. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Yes, if you have chosen this group, be ready for changes, literally be ready. And this is what you've been wanting for the longest time. I also got the vision of an hourglass in my mind. So the time is ticking with the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like this person does not have many friends, or they don't consider those people as friends. They might, yeah, something about that. I feel like you're about to meet someone who is just as independent as you. Like this person is also used to doing things on their own. And when I say that, I got the vision, or I got a feeling that they've always been alone. So I'm not sure what it means. Why have they been alone? Like, did they not have people around them, or something about them being alone came up? So definitely that could be the case for someone. We have the Star. Okay. I heard the words, do you like it or not? It's almost like somebody's asking for your opinion when they dress up, or maybe you are asking somebody this, but I feel like this was someone else. So somebody's asking you, do you like it or not? Like after they get dressed, or like after they put something on. We have the Nine of Cups. No, this is the Nine of Swords. My goodness, this is the Nine of Swords. I misread it as the Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. I'm not sure how many times am I going to say it, but you're about to hit the jackpot. You're about to have the biggest, the most massive wish fulfillment when it comes to money. I'm gonna specify it again when it comes to money, literally. I also heard the word old money with that, so perhaps you resonate with it. And lastly, we have justice in the Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing the words enough of the struggling. Um, yeah, justice. I was saying about Libra. So someone could be a Libra. The month of November could be significant to you. Um, there's something about Chinese food that's coming up. I'm not sure why, but perhaps somebody's fond of Chinese food, or something specific about Chinese food when you meet this person. Something specific about someone wearing the color black. And yeah, I also see something around their neck or your neck. I see that too. Um, yeah, something gold, like like a gold chain or something, like a pendant. I see that. So I'm gonna finish off this pile right here. If you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. And do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if you do wish to book a personal reading with me, you can definitely email me, and my email is given in the description box below. Thank you so much once again for watching. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye. See you guys next time.